Hello, collective. Welcome in. Happy full moon in Gemini. I hope everybody has been doing well and is feeling the energy shift. Today was the last day of Mercury retrograde, so we're at least out of one of them. We are still in Mars retrograde, which is ruled by Aries, and I have Aries in Mars, and that goes through February. But I will say, at least getting rid of the Mercury retrograde has helped tremendously with my overall well-being. So hopefully all of you are feeling a little bit better coming out of this retrograde. So I did receive a number earlier this morning, and took some notes. The number I was called to was 1551. So this number is basically, it's a time for the overall collective to embrace positive change, okay? It's time to make a decision to align with your higher purpose. So that will mean something different to everybody. Some of us want to make changes in our careers. Some want to make changes in reference to relationships. Whatever that specific decision of positive change means for you, okay? Because this is a collective reading. It's going to be a powerful shift, okay? The changes that are going to be taking place are for your soul's growth, okay? So now's the time to be fearless with whatever action that is for you. So shedding the old and aligning yourself with a higher truth, okay? Getting truthful with yourself. 1551 is also a mirrored number. So a lot of you could be in for a very passionate romance, okay? This could be somebody you already know, or this could be somebody that's new. The key about this mirrored number is that the person you end up in a passionate relationship with, like I said, renewed or new, there's going to be, or the person you're going to connect with will have reciprocal feelings. So you may have dealt with somebody in the past that did not share the same feelings with you as you did with them, or you're very simply connecting with somebody new that is going to share the same feelings as you, okay? So let's pull tokens, all right? Let's see where they land on the moon mat, since we are in the full moon of Gemini. And like I said, let's see where this goes for the overall collective, because like I was saying, you know, some of you could very well be headed towards a very passionate relationship, okay? And then some of you are just making some changes of shedding the old, okay? We have to remember we are going to be going into the year of the snake. So the snake sheds its skin, sheds the old skin, and is able to embrace the new. All right. So some of you could just, like I said, be changing jobs, changing careers, changing friend groups, whatever that might mean for you. But let's just get an overall feeling here of what this might be for the overall collective. Let's see if it takes the road of romance. Spirits, angels, ancestor guides. What do we have for the overall collective? For this number 1551, the mirror effect. And the full moon in Gemini. What do we have here, please? Running out of room here. Okay. Well, certainly love is definitely part of this, because we had a token land directly on love. We have, it's number 26. I think it's either the, I don't think it's the toad. I think it's just the frog, or the, let me get the exact name here. Frog Prince. Don't be fooled by appearances. And this landed directly on love. It's hard to tell, I know, but it's a frog wearing a crown. You see that? Okay. Okay, and then we have the other two sections is inner influence and avoid. So the Aries symbol 117 landed directly in between avoid and inner influence. Okay, so there's the Aries energy, and then right on avoid, I think that's the royal crown. The imperial crown. So this is a divine masculine. This is divine masculine energy. Wow, so this is interesting. So let me show you. Okay. That's the imperial crown. And then the Aries energy. Okay. The Aries energy from the tokens is basically I am. Okay. So it looks like the collective is right now avoiding a divine masculine. Okay. So their inner self is telling them to avoid. But with the frog, okay, the prince frog, don't let looks fool you. So maybe your inner influence is telling you that there is a masculine in your energy that needs to possibly be let go of in order for you to have this new passionate love come in for you. I want to go to the Messages of Love Oracle deck. I want to get more on this. Okay. Tell me about this frog and the love. shadow side. So this tells me that this divine, ego. Okay, so we have a divine masculine that, and remember when I said this passionate person can be somebody you already know. Your inner influence is telling you to avoid a masculine in your life because they are still stuck in ego, right? They're still stuck in their ego. But with the frog, they're saying, don't let the appearance fool you, okay? So it does appear that this masculine in your life that you know you are avoiding is actually working on their shadow side, right? Their shadow side is their ego. They've been very much in their ego. You know this, you feel this, that's why you're avoiding. You're adamantly inside saying, I do not want to be near this person because they are very much stuck in their ego. So it's, you may not see that they're working on their shadow side right now. And that's why the Prince Frog is here, because they're saying, don't let looks, deceive you, right? So this person is working on their shadow side, and you probably very well triggered this person to work on their shadow side. And by you avoiding them and not wanting to be around them right now has kicked off their shadow side. So tell me more about this divine masculine. Tell me more about the divine masculine. So we had the chaser card in the reverse. But in the reverse. So this person did not take the time to come towards you and show you anything in this relationship. So they avoided, right? Because it's in the avoid, they were avoiding you. So that's why they were stuck in their ego. So tell me more. So they didn't take the time to show you anything. You may have been the one putting in all the work. And so you gave up, you got tired. You said, it's time for me to avoid this and not deal with it. And that's because they were not showing you anything. Tell me more. Oh. This is, okay, well, this is a soul contract. So this is why this person is working on themselves and is probably going to be reapproaching you. You have free will. It's up to you. You've triggered them into their healing. Okay, so the mirrored effect, again, makes sense with the 1551 because 5 is change, right? And that's why I was saying there's big changes coming, right? But something needs to be let go of. Well, this person needs to let go of ego. All right, so let's go to the tarot. How does the collective feel about this masculine? How does the collective feel about this masculine? Oh, whoa. You got a lot to say. How many cards is it? Okay, there's 3. Judgment, the moon, the page of wands. Ooh. You feel you're not so sure about this person. You get this feeling that if they try to get your attention, that they're hiding the fact that with the page of wands, all they want to do is come in and be in their ego, have strictly just passion. And so you don't really trust this person coming in to get your attention again. You're not going to, you feel like that there's something that's being hidden. Okay, I think you feel like this person isn't really going to change. It is just going to be them coming in, passionately, nothing more, nothing changed. Okay. Yeah, the Knight of Wands just came out. So the Knight of Wands is not staying power, as we know. They can be known as a little flaky at times. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. They have a tendency to ride in, okay? They are going to reach out. They're going to be very passionate with their text messages, flirting, trying to get the conversation going. But you also know from history that this person never sticks around. And that's why you're adamantly avoiding. So this might be a scenario where you actually have to make sure you drop this person in order for somebody new to come in, okay? But this is a soul contract. So you might very well need to allow this person to come in so you can have that final discussion and closure, right? Oh, okay, yeah. Truth, Sun, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, so the truth is you're actually happy being independent, right? Being on your own, doing your own thing. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. So this is, like I said, this could be very tricky for a lot of you because you do have somebody old coming back in, okay? They have been working on their shadow side, but you believe they're going to be coming in and there isn't going to be any staying power. Since you've been away, you've actually kind of probably even gone through a rebirth yourself. And, ooh, my throat's ticklish. And so because you feel happy and independent again, I don't think this is going to be your person, right? So this is where the frogs come in. Look, don't let looks fool you, right? And I think to not be fooled because of the history you have with this person. So you're going to be probably letting this person go in order to let a new person come in. Let's go to mystic path. What do we have here, please, for mystic path for the collective? So even though this person might be working on themselves, they may not be ascended enough to be with you, right? Soul contract or not, it doesn't mean that a soul contract has to stay in your life. We do learn from soul contracts. They're meant to come into our lives. Some are meant to stay, some are meant to go. And I have a feeling you think this one needs to go. Yeah, see, there's the transformation. New wings await. There's the butterfly. So this, I feel like you've gone through a lot of transformations. And it was almost like each time this person tried to come back into your life, and then they would, hop back on that horse and right away leave you standing there because it was only about the passion. I feel like it forced you to go through many transformations, and you've been through enough to where you've grown new wings. Like I said, you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. You're single. You're independent. Self-resilient. You're starting to feel happy again. You're starting to feel positive. And that's kind of how it works. I hate to say this, but it's almost like a test, because I think you've taken this person back many other times before, right? And it's almost like this person's just too late. And it always happens like that. Not all soul contracts are bad, but if they don't work on themselves, work on their shadow side, and learn how to drop the ego and come in correctly, they don't learn it until you're completely gone, right? And when you're completely gone, independent, you don't need anybody, right? You want somebody, but you don't need anybody. That's when they're like, oh, crap, so-and-so collective is looking really good, especially since you two have been, apart. And now they're looking at you like you're this beautiful butterfly. Here's magic carpet. Movement medicine. Yeah. With the magic carpet and the movement of medicine, the universe has carried you away from this person long enough to know that you do not want to go back. This person's, always had probably a mask on. And you just want to be free now. And that's always when they want to come back, is when you're tired, you're done, When a person gets to their limit, they don't look back. What's done is done. And that's always when somebody sits back and they're like, oh, what have I screwed up? And now it's, what are you going to do? I don't think you're going to take this person back because you've healed yourself. With the movement of medicine, You're liberated. You are calm. You're at peace. You're allowing the universe to take you in a different direction. You're open to it. You see how, even though they're riding the carpet, see how the arms are open and it's like open to the divine? It's like, I'm open to something new. And I think this is a unique situation. So not only do you have somebody coming back in, you're at a point to where you have to, I don't want to say cut ties, but kind of do the closure of not entertaining this person again, because you already know what it's about. So now you're like, I'm healed enough. I'm feeling good. I don't need you. Now I'm going to let the universe take me in a new direction, which is where that new passionate beginning starts. So the old person, the feelings were not reciprocated. And you know this. For them, it was the passion. For you, I don't believe it was all just passion. So you were not getting the same feelings in return. And now this is your chance to grow. This is your chance to align to a higher purpose, which I believe you are headed towards. But you have to let something from the past go. And if somebody is still trying to energetically hold on to you, that's where you come in and have to let it go. So the universe wants to be sure you're ready for somebody to reciprocate the same feelings you want in a relationship. And that's what the universe is wanting to make sure here. So this is going to be, I hate to say it, but yeah, it is like a test. And it happens. It happens to all of us. Let's go. What else do we have here? Any final words, wisdom, advice for the collective? So we're going to use the Sacred Symbols Oracle. Yeah. And so this is going to be your call, right? To say no to the old, no to this divine masculine that did not give you the same feelings you were giving them. And I believe 2025 is when you're going to have your new person come in, because you're going to be ready, right? You've been healing yourself. And now you're listening to your higher self. You're going through your transformations. Single, beautiful. You don't need anybody. Yeah. Grounded. Remain grounded through this process. You see the anchor. When this person comes back in, you could be at a point to where you don't feel grounded, okay? This person might be very persuasive, especially if you have gone through this, if you've gone a few rounds with this person. Spirit saying, make sure you remain calm and grounded. Keep moving. remain a free bird, okay? Because she's free here with all the birds. The Nine of Pentacles is the single, independent, I don't need anybody, I want somebody, right? So you're not in need. So make sure that you remain grounded and don't let this person try to unanchor you. Divinity. So the anchor was number 22. I forgot to call that out. Divinity is 20. Let me read that one. Yeah, see, you are divine, and this message comes with a warning and a blessing. Just like I was saying, the warning is you have an old person coming back in that you have dealt with before, okay? And then you have a blessing that can be coming in if you have the strength to avoid this old person coming back into your life. So drawing this card invites you to proceed with love over fear, right? Love yourself. Do not move in fear. Remain grounded. No matter what your situation or relation, proceed only from a place of unconditional love. Life is filled with choices. Make sure they're ones that respect all involved, including yourself. So make sure you choose yourself. It's better to let go of somebody who still needs to do their healing so it benefits them, not getting back into another situation with you again, okay? You are the star, you are healing, you are transforming. You've had many. This person has a lot of catching up to do. Your blessing is around the corner if you're able to remain grounded and have closure with this person. If you choose to do another round with this person again, I think you're right. The feeling you have of this person just coming in to flirt, have fun, ride in quickly, have some fun, and then they're going to leave again, and then you're going to be taken back to having to do another transformation again. I know, I've been there, I've done it, I've made the mistake quite a few times myself. So this person will throw you off your healing journey, and then you'll be taking steps back. You have free will, you can do it. I wouldn't do it though. And I think you're right, because I think you already know that this person is who they are. And until they lose somebody like you indefinitely, then I don't see the ego dying completely yet. And it usually takes a soul contract to do that. It takes a soul contract to really throw somebody into a transformation, right? Right now, they don't believe that they've lost you. That's why they would be coming back in. So if they don't believe that they've lost you, then they believe they can do this coming back in all over again. And you standing your ground is going to throw this person to do more shadow work. I think they're only doing enough to be able to come back in because there's something that they're hiding, right? They're still with the moon here. They're still hiding. Let me go back to that. That's kind of bugging me a little bit. Tell me about this moon. Tell me more about what's being hidden. I think we have an idea, but I don't know. There's something bugging me. Tell me about this moon. What exactly is being hidden? Tell me about the moon here. What is being... Ooh. King of Cups. The Fool. The Queen of Pentacles. So the King of Cups, he's not a horrible person, okay? But he doesn't show his emotions. So what this is telling me, and it's funny because it's 5 on that card. 5. There's 5. Change. They don't openly show their emotions, and this person, what they're hiding is their emotions, right? That they're going to come in and want to start kind of over with you, start this relationship again, and that's because they know you're the Queen of Pentacles, right? You got the 9 of Pentacles, single and abundant. The Queen of Pentacles, she's generous, she's hardworking, she's well-rounded, she's talented, great at business, knows how to love, knows how to give comfort, the all-around queen. And that's why they want to come back in and try and start a new beginning with you. But I feel that they are still hiding their feelings. So they're still not ready to let the ego down. And that isn't going to change until you walk away for good. Because once we've allowed somebody to do something so many times, as much as we want to believe they're going to change, they don't. Because we've already allowed them to come at us, right, in just a passionate way. Right? Not coming and actually showing emotions and feelings, right? It's the wands. It's coming in, hot and heavy, all that good stuff, but not bringing the emotion with it, right? And what they're hiding is they're still hiding their emotions while they're coming back to you to try and have a new beginning, because they know you're all of it. Oh, 100% they know. And with the fact that here you are, living in your truth, you've had your rebirth, you're looking good, you're independent, you're solid, you're the type of person that now they see will have a new beginning. And I think that's what's bothering this person. And I think that's why they're going to come back in and try this again. Yeah. 6 of Wands. The Empress. You show confidence. You are Empress energy. Right? Just like I said, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. You have it all together. But that's because you've been working on yourself. And they see this. And they know that somebody's going to sweep you off your feet. And they're going to make you the Empress. Somebody's eventually going to sweep you off your feet and marry you. And now this person's realizing this. That's why they want to come in, but they're still not completely healed enough. And the choice is up to you. But if you're able to hold off and say no to this person, you have somebody coming in that is going to show you, okay, they're going to give to you what you're able to give, right? Like I said, the Queen of Pentacles, she's all of it. And they see it and they know it. You're going to end up becoming somebody else's wife, husband. It's energy. Take it as it resonates. The Queen of Pentacles could very well be a masculine. The King of Cups could very well be a feminine. So reverse roles, how it fits to your situation. There is no gender. But somebody knows that you are confident enough to be an Empress. And somebody's going to see that. So I hope this was helpful. Much love and light. I'll talk to you soon.